He's a dodging major. By he's a dodging fool. By he's a Kilomax. By Kilomax himself. On the very top side of this pedigree, going back to Major Bonanza on the bottom side. Here's a pretty Palomino gelding right now. Oh, dang it. Same rules apply as far as our 3-loop rule. You have 3 loops to get the steer captured and show the horse to the best of its ability. We got 30 seconds to do it in, same as it was in the heeling. Steer's going to run off and high on these guys. Ah, dang. There's our time limit, so going to be a no score for our first horse here on the heading side. Next, we're going to go to a horse owned by Lindsay Miller, ridden by Kyle Foden here today. Here is 3 Bucks. And 3 Bucks is a 5-year-old mare. And 3 Bucks, that's her paper name. Palomino mare, sired by Aries Moonlight by Kit's Moon Shadow. Kit's Moon Shadow, that was Danny Willis' stud. At Buck Lake, Alberta, Kit's Moon Shadow was. Bottom side out of an own daughter, Hot Rum and Coke. All right, so we're watching the heel horses now. I mean the head horses. That's everybody knew what I wasn't saying. Okay, so our first score of the day coming in for horse number 21, our second horse to go on the head side. In the box, a -0.5. Running rate, a -0.5. Setting and handling the steer is 0 and facing is 0, which I mean even. So 69 points on my left side, on my right side. Even in the box, +0.5 for the running rate, +0.5 for the setting and handling, and even on the facing, and 71 on my right side for a total of 140 points. 140 points for horse number 21. Horse number 22 is owned by Kenton Fawcett and ridden here today by Levi Simpson. Here's Kevs Rock Chip. The Kevs Rock Chip is a 5-year-old gelding, started by Smokin' Rum by Rum Squall. Their vision to get that one seen as it got right behind the flat deck trailer here, but we're going to get a marking for horse number 22, Kenton Fawcett's 5-year-old gelding. So on my left side in the box is even, +0.5 for the running rate, +0.5 for setting and handling the steer, and +1 for facing. From the other judge, a +0.5 in the box, even for the running rate, even for the setting and handling, and +0.5 for facing. You get 71 with a total of 143 points. Real good way to start off there. First go round for Kevs Rock Chip. Okay, next horse to go should be number 23 on the head side, and this is Art Galay's horse. And Travis Galay is doing the riding on Peppy Can Play. I like him. I like him. We'll see what the judges have to say for horse number 23 from Art Galay. Peppy Can Play. All right, so on my left is a -0.5 for the box, +0.5 for the running and rating, even on the setting and handling the steer, and even on the face with a 70 from my left. From my right, even in the box, +0.5 running rate, +0.5 setting and handling, and even for the face for a 71 on the right with a total of 141 points. 141 points for go round number 1 for Galay's horse, Peppy Can Play. Next is going to be number 24 on your list, Taylor Douglas's horse. Pick Up a Gun is a 6-year-old gelding, a play gun. Going back to lots of the same relays on the mare side as our last horse we've seen. Pepinix Masterbred mare on the bottom side for 2 in a row here now. I sure like the pedigree of this horse. I like them play gun horses. They got a lot of foot and bone underneath them. They usually do a pretty good job and level-headed. Pepinix Master, he's one of the best studs ever in Canada here. Showy looking bay. And here is Pick Up a Gun. He's a 6-year-old. Gelding from Taylor Douglas. gonna have to go to that third loop here, or no time, I'm sorry. Okay. If you get a front leg or anything like that in your head loop, it's an automatic. But we're gonna be going to number 25 now on your list of head horses. TJ Milne now. This TJ rope's pretty good. Honoree Shadow by Honoree by Jen of Honor. Out of a Star Lynx Doc bred mare. Going back to Doc Sand Badger and Doc Swing's Remedy. Alright, here's TJ on number 25. There we go, it gets the face. So the scores are going to be coming in for TJ Milne and Honoree Shadow, a 5-year-old. Okay, on my left side, plus a half for the box, minus a half for the rate and run, even for setting and handling, even for the face with a 70. On my right hand side, plus a half for the box, even for the run and rate, even for the set and handle, even for the face for a 7.5, makes it a 140.5. A 140.5 for the first go-round score. TJ Milne and Honoree Shadow on his 5-year-old stallion. So we're going to go now to number 26. Here's Tel Flewelling back again now on Tel and Gina Flewelling's horse, SLR Chilli Pepper, 6-year-old gelding. SLR Chilli Pepper by Real Gun by Play Gun once again out of a gray Starlight bred mare. Hey, there you go. That looked pretty good to me, and we'll see what the scores are going to be for Tel Flewelling's horse, Chilli Pepper. Plus a half in the box, plus a half for the run and rate, plus a half for setting and handling, and plus 1 for the face. A good score is 72.5 on the left, and on the right, plus a half for the box, plus a half for run and rate, plus a half for set and handle, plus 1 for the face, and a 72.5 on the rate as well. Makes it 140. 145 points. That's a heck of a good way to start it off here in the first go-round. 145 points for Tel and Gina Flewelling's horse, Chilli Pepper. We're going to go now to number 27. Here's Kash Bonnett now. Got to see him on a heel horse earlier. Here he is on a head horse now. Kash Bonnett. Oh, it's on the same horse. Same horse, ZBar Pistol Chex. Horse bought from Stanley Gates, ZBar Performance Horses of Bluffing. 5-year-old gelding, showing on both ends. That cleans everything up and can still show that horse to face right there. Hip number 27, ZBar Pistol Chex. This is his first round in heading. On my left, 0.5 on the plus side of things for the box, and for the rate and run, and for the set and handle, and even for the face, makes it 71.5. And on my right, 0.5 straight across the board for a 72, making a total score of 143.5. 143.5. Okay, we're going to go now to hip number 28. Colin Gore is the owner, Travis Galay the rider of My Sweet Mate. My Sweet Mate is just a young 4-year-old gelding, hip number 28, sired by Sweeter Than Pepto. Sweeter Than Pepto by Pepto Boonsball himself. Just a young horse here, 4-year-old. He'll be eligible for that 4-year-old incentive, ridden by Travis Galay. And man, did a heck of a good job for a 4-year-old right there. Heck of a good job for a 4-year-old. He'll be in that incentive, I would imagine. Okay, scores are coming in on my left. Even. Straight across the board, even. He's a 70 on the left. And on the right, he's a plus half in the box, a plus half for the run and rate, and then even in the other two categories, making it a 71 for 141 points. 141 points for the first go go-round of just that young 4-year-old right there. All right, Katie Watterson is riding her horse, owned by Katie and Jeremy. Playboy's Hot. Man, I've seen this horse earlier on. I don't know if I've seen a bigger hip on a horse ever. Look at the hip that horse has. Playboy's Hot. And Playboy's Hot is by He's Hot and Chexy. There you go. Big, thick, stout, and strong. Playboy's Hot and Katie Watterson gonna have points coming in on my left of +1/2 for the box, for the running rate, and for the setting and the handling, and then even for the face, making them 71.5 on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, +1/2 for the box, for the running rate, and for the set and handle, and even for the face for another 71.5. So even on both sides, making it 143 points. 143 points. And go round number 1 for Playboy's Hot, Katie Watterson. Alrighty, another Galay horse here now. Art and Trey Galay on Doc's Little Cutter, or Liddy Cutter. And this is a 5-year-old gelding that Trey is riding here today. And gets the face, does it all right there. 5-year-old gelding from the Galays. Hip number 30. And our score on the left-hand side, +1/2 for the box, +1/2 for the running rate, even on the setting and handling, and +1/2 on the face of the 71.5. So then on our left-hand side, even in the box, +1/2 for the running rate, +1/2 for setting and handling, and even for the face, making it 71, for a total of 142.5. Kerry Michelson is the owner of I'm Wimpy's Little Jewel. And Kyle Wilson's riding here, this 6-year-old gelding. I'm Wimpy's Little Jewel, 6-year-old gelding. Oh, beautiful Palomino too, man, hit the barrier perfect. Well, he can do it. And that gelding can really move right there. Kyle Wilson is riding for Kerry. On my left-hand side, even in the box, +1/2 for the running rate, +1/2 for the setting and handling, and -1/2 for the face, makes it 70.5. On my left-hand side, even in the box, even for the running rate, +1/2 setting and handling, -1/2 for the face, makes it 70, which is 140.5. 140.5 is the first go-around marking for hip number 31. I'm Wimpy's Little Jewel. Very much. There's another Palomino coming in for Dawson Graham, and this is hip number 32. Chex Yer Gun. 6-year-old gelding, Chex Yer Gun. Hey, another one sired by Tough Country Chex, by Tough and Busy himself. Seen a bunch of them here today. Going back to Commander Michael bred mare on the bottom side to War Michael himself. Geez, I like him. I like him. Dawson Graham's horse, Chex Yer Gun, and the judges say +1/2 straight across the board on my left. And on my right, +1/2 straight across the board. So 144 points. That's even, that's consistent. That's the way to start it off here and go round number 1 for Dawson Graham. Kash Bonnett now is on a head horse. And this is Black Spiced Rum, a young 4-year-old gelding. Black Spiced Rum by Smokin' Rum again, coming from the Rizika Ranch. Here's Kash Bonnett, Black Spiced Rum on a 4-year-old gelding, Rizika bred. Oh, dang it. Well, that's going to be a no score at the first go-around here for Kash Bonnett and Black Spiced Rum. But they'll be able to start with a clean slate here in the next go-around.